Good morning everyone. I am Ashwita, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, UG, Christy Jayanti College. In today's class, we will discuss about budgetary control principles, advantages as well as disadvantages. Before going into the advantages or disadvantages, first we will see what is the meaning of budget. A budget is an estimation of revenue and expenses for a specific period of time. Okay, when you prepare the budget, you will keep two things in the mind. One is the revenue, another one is the expenses. How much revenue you are going to generate in a particular year, as well as how much amount you have to spend for a particular purpose. Okay, so together when you plan financial, so that is called as a budget. Next concept here we have budgetary control. So what is the meaning of budgetary control? So the budgetary control is nothing but it is a system of controlling the cost through budget preparation. By preparing the proper financial plan, you have to control the cost. Okay, even though we plan for example, the budget for particular concept, particular objective is 1 lakh, but it is not necessary that we have to spend complete 1 lakh rupees. So we always should try to reduce the cost of budget. First we will see what are the principles of good budgetary control. First one, it explains clearly the managerial responsibility. Okay, when you know how much budget is allocated, for example, you are a production manager and the production budget is 5 lakh rupees. So it will clearly says that how much amount you can spend for the purpose of production. Okay, as your maximum amount allocated for your particular department is 5 lakh means you have to complete your responsibilities within 5 lakh. So that is the first thing. Second one, the budget must include the plan of action. Okay, see for example, I told you the production budget, the total budget is 5 lakh. So you have to prepare the plan of action, how I can complete my target production within 5 lakh. Okay, simply if the budget is allocated, we cannot complete our work. Okay, so the plan of action should support your budget. Okay, that is the second point. The third one, the performance must be monitored against the budget. So when you have a budget, okay, this is my budget, I have to complete my work within this budget, means every work you are doing, everything you are spending should be monitored properly. Am I going in a proper track? Okay, whether my work is completing within the budget allocated to me. So that is very important. Next one, the corrective action to be taken if performances differ. See for example, production budget. So for doing the production, what is required? I need to purchase the raw material, correct? No. So for example, out of 5 lakh, I spent 1.5 lakh for the purchase of raw material. So, but what happened in reality, when I am really purchasing the raw material, the cost is increased from 1.5 to 2 lakh. Then you should do a proper analysis why the cost is increased. So what I have to do it to control the cost. Okay, the corrective action you have to take. And the last principle is budgetary control must enhance the management by expectation. So the management having certain expectation on you, based on that expectation they allocated the budget for your particular department. So what you have to do is you have to fulfill the responsibility of the management, or you have to satisfy the expectation of the management. Okay, so that is about the principles of good budgetary control. Next we will see what are the advantages. Okay, the first one, economy in working. What is the meaning of economy? Economy is nothing but which reduces the cost. Okay, when you know how much you have to spend, where you have to spend, so all those things, when you have a clear picture, of course your cost of work will be reduced. So that's why it will be like economy in working. Second one, establish the coordination. I already told you that in the beginning of the year itself the budget is allocated for each department. And one, when I was explaining you the types of budget, I told you based on the sales budget the production budget will be done, based on the production budget the labor budget will be prepared. So there will be a proper coordination between one department to another department. Next one, act as a safety signal. See, when you have a target, when you know what is your aim, so suppose if you are going out of your target, or whether you are, in case if you are using more than what exactly you have to spend, so it will give you the signal, so you are going out of track, like that. Then adoption of uniform policy. So as the budget is allocated from the management level, so all the people who are working under the budget, they will follow the uniform method. Okay. Next one, decreasing production costs. As I already told you that in case if you are going out of track, you will find out the reason why it is happening and you will try to decrease the cost of production. Then favor with the credit agencies. Credit agencies are nothing but the financial institution which will be providing the credit facilities for you. Okay, so it will favor them by seeing how nicely you planned your budget. Based on that they will decide. When there is an advantage, of course there will be a disadvantage. So the first disadvantage is it reduces the initiative and innovation for the employees. See, when you don't have any option to implement your idea, when someone told you have to do this, yes, you have to do this, you know, you don't have any chances or scope for implement your own idea. Okay, impossible to obtain money for new ideas. See, for example, especially the budget, like fixed budget, once the amount is decided, whatever may be the things, it will not change. Okay, so there is no place for your new idea. Demotivates the employees because of lack of participation. See, management will tell this is your amount, you have to do this, this is your plan of action. In case of budgetary control, so you have to work according to their plan. So your own ideas, your own implementation, your own improvement, there is no scope for it. Okay, next one, create a competition for resources and politics. Within the organization also there are so many departments like production, sale, purchase, finance. So to get high amount of budget for their particular department, they will start showing more and more fake things. Okay, so that problem will happen. Last one, it is just one tool of management to control the cost. There are so many other things also there from which we can control the cost. So this is about advantages as well as the disadvantages of budgetary control. Thank you so much for listening.